Hey, Frost. So I was sidetracked by my 6-year-old, but what I want you all to understand is that I'm not the only blonde fro there is. I know y'all see blonde fros all over the place. The blonde fro is not really about hair or beauty, all of those things. Those are the things that lure you to her. Those are the things that get your attention. But once she has your attention, the blonde fro has no sex. The blonde fro is not black or white. The blonde fro is void of anything that you can judge her based on. She just is a person that has chosen to access her power boldly, in transparency, to be the light to the world, to hope save the world in some small form, through fashion, through beauty, through hair, through whatever means it takes to bring change and bring a small portion of this world, if not the whole wide world, back to God's original intent, is to just be boldly you and who He's made you to be. Just be powerful in that knowledge and who He's made you to be. Be transparent and vulnerable so that you can show the next person that's coming behind you that it's going to be okay. You're going to make it. This is just a moment in time, a fraction of your life. And you will survive this. No matter what this natural body, mind, and heart tells you, you will survive this. So we are all blonde froze in a sense that I want us to stand up and take our place and be who God has intended for us to be, which is the light unto the world. And if that is using your hair, your beauty, your talent, your skill. People ask me all the time, Lexi, are you still sewing? I have a boutique, and I started sewing a couple years ago. I still enjoy it for fun, but I've realized that what I do is more arts and crafts than it is actually sewing, so I'm going to leave that to the seamstress. But I'm hoping to work with some seamstress in the future. If you see this and you're interested in working with me on some of my designs, I would love to partner with you, talk with you, and see if we can't partner together. And that's really what the Blonde Fro is about as well, bringing things together, people together, brands together, to promote one another, to help one another by any means necessary. And sometimes we get paid for that and sometimes we don't, but nonetheless we are doing God's work. We're serving His people. And remember, that's your purpose, is to serve God's people. If you're wondering who you are, what your purpose here on earth is, get out of your own mind and I can answer that for you. It is to serve God's people in whatever your power is that He created you to walk in. Mine, I think, is management and control. Not a negative control, but a need to control things and manage things and have things in a certain order. You could call it OCD, and some people do, but it is a level to which I'm used to functioning in, and that's how I like things, and I like the routine of that. I like being able to say, I did this and I did that, and this is how I did it. If you ask me to go back and do it for you, I can repeat it. I have a background as a project manager, a technical writer, but all of those things require you to have order. It's an organized skill set to be able to repeat it, to customize it, to improve it. All of those things first require you to have order. And so I feel like that's all God is requiring the Blonde Fro to be right now, is bold, powerful, transparent light to bring things back in order. I love you. I hope you love me. I hope we can work together. I hope that you will come along and be a part of the Blonde Fro movement. I'm excited about it. I'm anxious about it. I'm terrified of it. But I'm going to be transparent nonetheless. And I hope that you won't judge me in the process. I hope that you will learn something. I hope that you will teach me something. I hope that you will share something. I hope that you will tell everybody about the goodness of God. And that's what the Blonde Fro is, if you've been wondering. The goodness of God. And just telling somebody and serving and letting them see your actions line up with what you say. That's it. Walking boldly, powerfully, transparently in your own light and your own power.